Hi there. Welcome to my channel. I've never told anyone this, but I have a confession to make. When I was younger, I had a porcelain doll. I loved her more than anything in the entire world. I told my mom all of my secrets to her. And no matter what happened, I knew that she would always be with me forever. But one day she disappeared, and no one has seen her since. There are certain tales that are too frightening to be forgotten. This evening, I shall recount to you of a girl, a doll, and the terror that lingers to this day in the darkness. It started on Emily's 10th birthday. Her parents gave her a porcelain doll. Lovely, but oddly chilly to the touch. Sound of wrapping paper ripping apart. Laughter of the child. Emily. Oh wow, she is so beautiful. I'll call her Annabelle. Mother whispering. Be careful with her, Emily. She's special. Little did they know the doll had a past. It once belonged to a girl who had disappeared years before, but that evening, Emily's mother noticed something odd. The doll was in the living room, but later it was on the foot of Emily's bed. Confused, she asked her daughter if she had moved it. No, Mom, I think she just wanted a change of scenery. Emily's parents were a bit unnerved by their daughter's strange behavior, but they put it out of their minds. At first, everything seemed fine, but gradually things started changing. Sound, clock ticking, floor creaking. Emily, Mom, did you switch my doll? She was on the chair. Now she's on the bed. Mother, no, honey. Perhaps you forgot. But Emily knew she hadn't. The doll was in a different position each morning. And sometimes when Emily awoke during the night, she could have sworn she heard the doll moving about. Sound, distant giggling in the background. Whisper, play with me. One evening, as the family ate dinner, Emily's father noticed the doll sitting in a chair across from them. Startled, he watched as it slowly began to turn toward the table, as if to join them for dinner. One evening, Emily's father heard footsteps down the hall. Too light to be his wife's, too steady to be a child's. Father, Emily, is that you? Sound footsteps cease. Silence. Then, a gentle thud. He opened the door to Emily's bedroom. She was sleeping. But the doll sat on the desk, looking at him straight. Father whispering to himself, I must be dreaming. As time went by, Emily distanced herself. She talked less to her parents, but whispered a lot to her doll. Mother, sweetie, whom are you talking to? Emily whispering softly, she tells me secrets. She says she's my best friend forever. Sounded distorted whisper effect. Forever, forever. Her parents grew concerned. One evening they heard Emily sobbing. Emily, I don't want to. Please. Stop, startled. Her parents rushed into her room. But when they went into her room, she was sitting in the dark, the doll held in her arms with a smile on her face. Sound doll's giggle, mechanoid tone, echoing. That evening was the worst. Emily screamed and her parents ran to her room. Loud banging, breaking glass, scream. The window was broken. Emily was on the ground shaking, and the doll sat next to the window, its white face broken, eyes glowing dimly. Father, this creature isn't normal. We need to get rid of it. They bundled the doll up and burned it in the backyard. Its face melted into the flames and the whispers finally ceased, or so they believed. Months afterward, during a cleaning of the attic, Emily's mother discovered an old box. Inside was the identical porcelain doll. Perfect, smiling, waiting, sound. Instant doll's laugh, then nothing. Music dies away. Thanks for watching. If you liked this story, then check out more content.